At the bottom of the world, where icebergs dance and auroras paint the sky, lived a curious colony of penguins led by Professor Percy Penguin. Percy wasn't really a professor, but he earned the nickname after discovering an abandoned weather station half buried in snow. Inside, they found mysterious instruments, spinning metal cups that measured wind speed, glass tubes filled with red liquid that showed temperature, and a peculiar screen that sometimes blinked with numbers. "What magnificent treasures!" Percy declared, his flippers flapping with excitement. "We must learn what they mean." Percy gathered a team of weather enthusiasts. Windy Wendy, who could feel breeze changes with her feathers. Cloudy Carl, who spent hours staring at the sky. And little Sophie, who had an amazing memory for patterns. Through trial and error, and many amusing mistakes, they began understanding the instruments. Wendy discovered that when the metal cups spun faster, stronger winds were coming. Carl noticed how different cloud shapes meant different weather. Sophie remembered which patterns led to storms or sunshine. One day, while practicing their weather watching, they heard a strange sound. Above them, a flock of Arctic terns looked lost and confused. "We've flown off course," the lead tern explained. "The usual wind patterns have changed, and we can't find our way." Percy and his team huddled together. They checked their instruments, studied the clouds, and combined their knowledge. "The winds have shifted because of an unusual warm front," Percy explained, pointing to their readings. "If you wait until tomorrow morning, the normal winds will return." The terns were skeptical, but decided to trust the weather-watching penguins. Sure enough, the next morning brought favorable winds, and the terns continued their migration safely. Word spread through the bird world about the helpful penguins at the bottom of the earth. Soon, their weather station became a popular stop for migrating birds seeking weather advice. Percy and his team got better at their predictions. They created a simple system to share their forecasts. One trumpet call meant good flying weather. 2 calls warned of coming storms. 3 calls signaled strong winds. And a special musical trill meant wait until tomorrow. They even taught young penguins how to read weather signs. Sophie started a cloud spotting club for chicks, while Wendy gave lessons in Wind Feeling 101. Their biggest challenge came during the Great Migration season, when hundreds of birds needed weather guidance at once. The penguins organized a weather watch team, working in shifts to provide round-the-clock forecasts. One particularly stormy season, they helped a record number of birds avoid dangerous weather. The grateful travelers started bringing gifts. Feathers from exotic places, stories from distant lands, and songs from different cultures. The weather station became known as the Penguin Lighthouse of the South, guiding birds safely on their journeys. Percy and his team discovered that their curious hobby had become something much more important, a way to help others and make new friends from all over the world.